Hello. Um, in this video, I'm going to talk about what kind of tarot reader I am. But first of all, let me just say that the reason I'm starting a channel on YouTube is to kind of document my tarot reading journey, or journey of me learning the art of tarot. And, just to document how far I've come, how much I've grown, what I've learned, blah blah blah. And hopefully reach other tarot lovers and other people who are also passionate about tarot, and we can start a conversation here online without seeing each other, but seeing each other via videos. Anyway, I think the virtual reality is weird. I might do a video about that. But anyway, for today, talking about what kind of tarot reader I am. So there's a lot of stereotypical images associated with a tarot reader. The most common one is probably this person in gypsy gear sitting in front of a table in a dark room with incense smoke saturated, just all over the place, and there's a crystal ball in front of her and also a deck of cards, and she's kind of looking at you and just beckoning you to ask her a question. Alright, so that is not who I am. That is not how I define myself as a tarot reader. Well, I don't have a crystal ball, that's for sure. But I don't use tarot cards for that. I use tarot cards to self-reflect and also self-explore and just kind of get better insights about who I am, about my current situation, about kind of just get a better grasp of my reality. So because the symbolism is so rich, right, and so expensive, you can really relate to the symbols and interact with the cards and get a better grip, a better picture of where you are right now in life. And that's what I use tarot for. I use it for very spiritual reasons, which is kind of what appeals to me about tarot cards, is because it's it really resonates with the kind of person I am, because I self-reflect a lot. I like to get to the bottom of things. I like to maintain this clarity about myself and my life. That's what I strive for every day. And tarot cards help me do that, and also just the process of interpretations is mad fun. I think it's because I love poetry. I write poetry, and this kind of symbolism stuff is like my thing. So I fell in love with tarot. So I talked about what kind of tarot reader I am. That was the gist of it, but just to talk about it a little bit more. I don't believe in using tarot cards to read the future, because first of all, I'm not psychic. I don't think I'm psychic. I don't think I ever will be psychic. Even if I were psychic, I don't think that's very productive, or neither is it very constructive, just because, so what, the future? Are you going to reconfigure your entire life based on that potential outcome that hasn't happened yet? Even with 100% certainty, I don't think it's very productive, just because you want to focus on the now, you want to focus on the present. That's the most important thing about life. And I also don't believe in using tarot cards to read for your past life. First of all, I don't think it's relevant, and second of all, I don't think I can. So I got reading requests, to do like a past life reading. Usually I just tell them this is all for entertainment purposes, I'm just making this up, I'm interpreting it based on the cards that came up, but pretty much it's just me bullshitting and creating a story using the symbolisms present. It's like, maybe you can relate it and apply it to your own life, and then that's good. But I just don't think we will ever know that it's actually your past life, and I don't think it doesn't really matter if you know. right? Because what matters most is your current life. Okay, so I just hit a 5-minute mark, and I don't want to talk too much in the first video, mostly because I did like 5 videos already, trying to get this right, experimenting on different devices and sound qualities and video qualities and whatnot. My laptop has a slightly shittier quality, but at least the sound is intact, you know, unlike my cell phone. And I'm also pretty soft spoken, so, you know, you don't have to turn up the volume to hear me if I use my laptop to record. But anyway, I'm babbling, which is what I tend to do when I talk. So, which is one thing, like, I think this will actually be a good exercise for me to kind of verbalize my thoughts, because I've always been really texty. You know, I write things down instead of saying it. So this would be a good exercise for me. But yeah, that's it. That's in conclusion, a type of tarot reader I am is a spiritual one, I guess. You know, if I were to put in one word, that would be the word. Okay, anyway, I'll just stop here for now, and more videos coming up about like oracle cards, my tarot deck card collection, reviews on different decks, spreads maybe, and just other tarot stuff. See ya.